After over a year of public testing and improvement, Divi 5 is officially exiting the beta phase today. This isn't the finish line, it's a fresh start for Divi, and you can expect even faster feature development as resources begin to shift away from bug fixing. It's going to be an exciting year. We also know that Divi 5 is a significant change and that you may need more time to adapt, especially if your third-party plugins are not ready. For that reason, we will continue to support Divi 4 for at least the next 12 months and longer if practical, while continuing to fix security and compatibility issues with new WordPress versions. If you don't opt in to Divi 5 updates, you'll stay on the Divi 4 update path. If you are brand new to Divi 5, we suggest taking it for a spin and familiarizing yourself with its many new features. There's so much to explore. Our Help Center has nearly 200 articles focused on Divi 5, and our blog and YouTube channels have hundreds of additional long-form tutorials that explore every aspect of it. When you're ready, upgrade to Divi 5 on a staging site, run the migrator, and poke around for a bit to make sure everything looks good. If you run into any issues, let us know. We'll focus on fixing any newly identified migration issues in the immediate future. There are legitimate reasons to stay on Divi 4, namely if you are using third-party plugins that don't support Divi 5. If that's the case, stick with Divi 4 for now and let the developers know that Divi 5 compatibility is important to you. In the meantime, you can continue using Divi 4 while building new websites with Divi 5. Now, let me show you how to upgrade to Divi 5 and migrate your websites. Here we have a live website built with Divi 4, and I'm going to run you through the entire upgrade and migration process, which fortunately is very simple. Now, first things first, don't forget to switch to a staging site and make a backup. That way you can upgrade and migrate without any risk of anything going wrong. Now, the first step to upgrading to Divi 5 is opting in to Divi 5 updates. I mentioned earlier that we're going to support Divi 4 for at least the next 12 months, and you can choose to stay on Divi 4 and continue to receive security and compatibility updates, or switch to the Divi 5 upgrade path. So let me show you how to do that. Go to your WordPress dashboard, and then go to the Divi dashboard. You'll see that the dashboard is telling me I have a new version available, 4.27.5, which is the latest Divi 4 version. That's because I'm still on the Divi 4 upgrade path. If I want to switch to the Divi 5 upgrade path, I can click Enable Divi 5 Updates, and right away you'll see I have a new Divi 5 version available, Public Beta 9.3. That's because I'm filming this video before the official release, but you will see version 5.0 point something. If I click Update, then I can update to Divi 5. So we just upgraded to Divi 5, and now I'm back on the front end, and you'll notice that everything looks the same. Nothing has changed, but there's this new notice at the top that says this page is running in backward compatibility mode. And that's because even though we upgraded to Divi 5, we haven't converted the website yet. It's still built using Divi 4 shortcodes, and those need to be converted to Divi 5 blocks. You'll also notice that if I click Edit with Divi, the new Divi 5 interface shows up instantly, but what you didn't notice is that it actually converted all of those Divi 4 shortcodes to Divi 5 blocks invisibly on the fly. And if I save this page and then visit the front end again, that compatibility notice is gone, and this page is converted and ready to go. But you don't need to go through all your pages and manually convert them. You can use the Divi 5 migrator. To migrate your entire website at once, head to the WordPress dashboard and then to the Divi 5 migrator. As soon as you visit the migrator, it's going to start scanning your website and looking for Divi 4 shortcodes, and then give you a report about what it found and what's ready to be converted. So it found 48 modules ready to be converted. And if I click migrate this site to Divi 5, it's going to start going through all my posts, theme builder templates, layouts, presets, and convert them all to the new Divi 5 format. I'm ready to migrate this website, so I will click Migrate this site to Divi 5 and confirm. And it can take a couple minutes, but it'll go through all of your different content and convert everything piece by piece. So there we go, the migration is complete. Now, if we visit the website front end, you'll notice that all of the backward compatibility notices are gone and that this website has been fully converted to Divi 5 and it's ready to go. At this stage, I'd recommend poking around and making sure everything looks good. See if you spot any little changes, and if you do, let our team know and we'll address that in the migrator. If anything went wrong, you can always switch back to Divi 4, unstage your changes. As mentioned, we're going to support Divi 4 for quite a while, so there's no immediate pressure to upgrade, although I am sure you're excited to make the switch. I mentioned earlier that it's important to make a backup and use a staging site if your hosting supports it. But let's say you didn't listen to my advice, you upgraded to Divi 5, you converted your website, and now you changed your mind, you want to switch back to Divi 4. Well, we do have some safeguards in place. The migrator saves a backup copy of all of the Divi 4 shortcodes that it converts, and you can restore them if you change your mind. So if you head back to the Divi 5 migrator, you'll notice that there's a new option to restore Divi 4 content, and that's not the same as restoring a website backup. What it's going to do is just go and restore the specific content that it converted. So if I click Restore Divi 4 content, it's going to go through all of the posts and theme builder templates and just swap back the Divi 4 shortcodes that used to be there. And if I visit the front end again, you'll notice that the backward compatibility notices are back because all those shortcodes are back. And we're basically back to the pre-converted stage. Now, if you want to switch back to Divi 4, then you can roll back. So you can head to Theme Options, Updates, roll back to previous version, and here it's letting me roll back to version 4.27.4, which is the version I had installed before Divi 5. And then you can switch back to the Divi 4 upgrade path if you want to stay on Divi 4 for now. Now, there's one final thing to cover, which is that what if you are on a website that's using third-party modules from the Divi marketplace, and some of those modules aren't ready for Divi 5? They don't yet have a Divi 5 version to convert to. And so you're on a website, most of it's ready to be converted, but on certain pages you have these legacy modules that aren't ready yet. So to illustrate this, I'm back on a pre-converted website, and on this particular page, I'm using this before and after image slider module, and this particular module doesn't have a Divi 5 version to convert to. And so when I visit the migrator and it scans my website, it's going to find that incompatible module and warn me that I can migrate this website and everything will get converted, but that particular module will not be converted, and it's going to continue running in backward compatibility mode. So let's go ahead and migrate this website again, and I'll show you how it works. Now we are back on the front end post-conversion, and you'll see that all of these pages have been fully converted. They're ready to go, they're on Divi 5, no caveats, but on the home page where we're using that legacy module, we get the backward compatibility notice again, and it tells us that there's one legacy module detected, and therefore this page is running in backward compatibility mode. But you'll see that the module still works, which is great, but there are some downsides to backward compatibility mode. Namely, that pages running in backward compatibility mode won't benefit from all of Divi 5's performance enhancements because they are tapping into the old framework. Furthermore, when you edit those modules in the Visual Builder, the editing experience is much slower, and you won't be able to use Divi 5's new settings when editing those particular modules. And they'll also just be more prone to bugs because It isn't a perfect system. It's meant to be a bridge between Divi 4 and Divi 5 that essentially allows you to upgrade the majority of your website, but still have these particular areas that kind of run in this Frankenstein mode. And so when you are deciding whether or not to migrate your website, you can make that decision based on how many legacy modules you're using and on how many pages you're using them. Another thing to consider is that you can always visit the Divi 5 migrator and it will scan your website again and look for anything that's ready to be converted. So if in the future this developer releases a Divi 5 version for their module, I can just go back to the migrator, it'll scan my website, it'll pick up on the fact that this module is ready to be converted, and then I can run the migrator again. So that's a basic overview of how to upgrade to Divi and migrate your websites. If you have any questions, if you run into any problems, let us know. We are ready to help. Divi 5 has been a long time coming, but it was worth the wait. We are now in a unique position, having freed ourselves of a decade of technical debt, completely re-envisioned the product on a modern architecture, and implemented all the features you have been requesting. Divi 5 is fast, development is nimble, and we are going to leave the competition in the dust. That's my promise for 2026. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon for more Divi 5 updates, which I promise are right around the corner.